After more than a month of wandering the Amazon, where they managed to survive like children of the jungle, 4 young children have been discovered alive. This is according to Colombian President Gustavo Petro. Their learning from indigenous families and their learning of living in the jungle has saved them, Petro said to reporters on Friday, after tweeting that the children had been found 40 days after they had vanished following a plane crash that claimed their mother's life. The kids were all together when they were discovered, according to Petro, who also noted that they had shown total survival that will be remembered in history. They are children of the jungle, and now they are children of Colombia, he continued. The Colombian president tweeted an image that appears to show search teams tending to the kids in a forest clearing earlier in the day to announce their discovery, and the phrase "a joy for the whole country." When they were reunited in Villavicencio, where they reside, their grandmother Mara Fátima Valencia said she was going to hug all of them and thank everyone. She said, "I'm going to push them forward, I'm going to encourage them, I need them here." The children, who appear malnourished in the photographs, were examined by medical professionals before being transported early on Saturday morning by the Colombian Air Force to the Military Transport Air Command in the nation's capital of Bogotá on an air ambulance. According to the Air Force, 4 medical personnel, including a pediatrician and a neonatologist, treated passengers on the aircraft. According to data from FIGHTRADAR-24, the air ambulance touched down at the Military Transport Air Command in Bogotá on Saturday morning. Defense Minister Ivan Velázquez earlier Friday night expressed optimism that they would receive medical attention at the military hospital, and thanked the Colombian military and indigenous communities for their assistance in finding them. Petro stated that the kids would have their mental health evaluated and that they needed food. He continued, "Let the doctors make their determination, and we will know." The only survivors when they became lost in the jungle on May 1st were Leslie Jacobomber Mukidai, 13, Selene Jacobomber Mukidai, 9, Tien Renoque Mukidai, 4, and infant Kristen Renoque Mukidai. Magdalena Mukidai Valencia, their mother, and 2 other adults, pilot Hernando Murcia Morales and Yurapari native Herman Mendoza Hernandez, died in the collision. An image of a soldier in front of the wreckage of a Cessna C-206 that crashed in the jungle of Solano in the Colombian state of Caqueta on May 18, 2023, was released by the Armed Forces Press Office of Colombia. 4 Native American kids are still being sought after in the wake of the fatal plane crash in the Amazon jungle on May 1. Soldiers discovered the wreckage and the bodies of 3 adults, including the pilot and the mother of the children, on Tuesday, May 16. In the Colombian jungle, 4 kids are still missing. Their plight is the most recent in a string of tragedies involving air travel in the Amazon. Following the children's disappearance into the dense forest, a massive military-led search operation was launched, involving more than 100 Colombian Special Forces personnel, and over 70 native scouts who combed the area. The search produced only enticing leads for weeks, such as footprints, a dirty diaper, and a bottle. The oldest child was said to have some prior forest experience by family members, but as the weeks passed, optimism faded. They had to defend themselves from a dog at some point during their ordeal, Petro said. The children's survival, in his words, was a gift to life and proof that they were cared for by someone. The children's grandfather told the Colombian president that their survival was in the hands of the jungle, which ultimately decided to return them. Fidencio Valencia, the grandfather, claimed he and his wife had spent numerous nights awake due to worry about the kids. "To us, this situation resembled being in the dark. We walk merely for exercise. We continue to live for the sake of continuing to live in the anticipation of discovering them. We were happy when we discovered the kids, but we are at a loss for what to do. Nevertheless, we are thankful to God," he said. The other grandfather of the kids, Narciso Mukidai, expressed a desire for his grandkids to return home soon. "I beg the President of Colombia to bring our grandchildren to Villavicencio, here where the grandparents are, where their uncles and aunts are, and then take them to Bogotá," the man said. In a statement on Friday, indigenous leader Lucho Acosta, the coordinator of indigenous scouts, praised the extra effort made by search and rescue crews and local authorities to locate the kids. "We can only hope that the kids will survive Operation Hope and come out stronger than before, because they all contributed a little to its success. Together with the strength of our ancestors, we have been hoping, and our strength has triumphed," he said. The Colombian Defense Ministry tweeted, "Until the miracle came, we never stopped looking for them." Petro stated at a press conference on Friday night that he hoped to speak with the kids on Saturday. "What the doctors say at this point is crucial because they've been missing for 40 days, which must have put stress on their health. We also need to examine their mental health," he continued. The children's 40-day ordeal, which Petro previously had to retract after tweeting in error that they had been located last month, was called a remarkable testament of survival.